What's cracking, folks? It is I, CFK Kura, here to bring you some more TEW 2016. You dig? Tonight, on Monday Nitro, we have a walloping good show for you, mates. So first off, we have Disco Inferno taking on Gluttony of Evil. We have Rey Mysterio Jr. and Billy Kidman, both of the Filthy Animals, competing in Cruiserweight action. We have Hugh Morris taking on Jeff Jarrett. We have Jim Duggan trying to show his might against the Wrathful Wrath. And our main event tonight is a U.S. Championship match between U.S. Champion Lance Storm and newcomer and challenger B.G. James. Are you ready? And we are back. Alright, so on the pre-show, in a pre-show bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Animal won a battle royale with a bunch of mid-carders who weren't doing a whole lot. Didn't really say anything about it, which I probably should have, but hey. La Parka, Punk, Young, Yang, and Animal all getting better. Good. Alright. The show proper starts off with a recap of the end of last week's Nitro, with Booker T, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, being beaten down by all the members of Evil. And then the final piece being taking a canyon cutter, or a wrath cutter, a cutter of wrath, a wrath blade. Why is it so noisy upstairs? I need y'all to be quiet. Then it takes cuts to a hospital room where Booker T is laying in bed with a neck brace. He tells the crowd at home and the crowd, I suppose, that he will be back. He will be ready to defend his championship, and he's going to whoop Raph's, well, he calls him Canyon, whoop Canyon's punk ass. Can you dig that? He says, gingerly moving his neck. So, alright. That's that. Okay. The show starts off with Conan and Billy Kidman having a little argument backstage. Conan is kind of blaming Kidman for their loss last week. Kidman was the one who took the pin. And Kidman is like, look, who made you the leader of this group? Alright? We're here just to be, let's have good fun, alright? Get off my case. Yada, yada, yada. He's like, I'm sick and tired of you and Ray always pretending like I'm like a weak link or something. I was Cruiserweight champion before. I was Cruiserweight tag team champion before. What have you done? Alright? Get off my case. I got a match with Ray later on tonight. So that's that. Conan does good work. I appreciate him. He's gonna have. I have a thing planned for him now, I think. Yeah. Continue. In a decent match, Disco Inferno took the L when Gluttony had a handful of tights after hitting Disco in the face with let's say the end of a crowbar. Duh. Hits him with a crowbar when the ref wasn't looking. After the match, he goes back around the ring, pulls the crowbar back out, and proceeds to attack Disco Inferno with it. Alex Wright comes out to make the save and to, prevent his partner from getting a massive beat down up in his bitch. Alright. The cameras go backstage to the parking lot where there's a huge commotion, and Shane Douglas and Sean O'Hare are having a wild brawl. Things are nuts. There's like they're running, they're getting tossed into trailers and stuff. It's a mess, but it's nice. It's a good mess. It's a testosterone-filled match. In the decent match, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated Billy Kidman 1306 by pinfall with a springboard Hurricane Rana. Kidman's getting better. Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio, well, after the match, Rey Mysterio goes to shake Kidman's hand. But Kidman is not having it. He slaps his hand away. And he gets all up in Rey's grill. And Rey's like, come on, man, just shake my hand. And Billy's like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of yada, 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 yada. Pushes Rey. Rey pushes back. Like things are about to get physical before Super Crazy comes out and breaks them up. All right. Continue on. Jeez. There is a little image plays, video plays. Ric Flair making his return to WCW in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And the Flair will be hair. Ooh. About to have superb wrestling and good heat. Jeff Jarrett defeated Hugh Morris in 12:09 by submission with a figure 4 after distraction from Chuck Palumbo. Look, Hugh Morris is legitimately like low tier MVP. This man has a good match with everybody. I need him. I need something to do with him. After the match, what happens? Right, Chuck Palumbo comes in the ring, and he starts to beat up Hugh. Jeff Jarrett's like, sure, why not? I'll beat up this slap nuts. Stomps on him too. Then Finley comes out for the save with his shillelagh. Takes a swing at Jeff, misses, but his Chuck in the neck, his Chuck in the gut. Then him and Hugh manage to get them both out the ring. Stand fairly tall. All right. Eric Bischoff is in his office making a minor announcement. He says, due to some logistical issues, the first episode of the new Era of Thunder will not be this week. It will be... Wait a second. Next week. I think it's next week. He seems pretty... He's not quite sure. J Mara winds up like, yeah, man, totally next week. I don't know why I need to type that. Featuring Eric Bischoff and totally next week. Or stop the other light. It's next week, sir. Confirmation. Yep. So, oh, right. He announces the matches. And for that week, well, actually, no. We'll know. We already know the Cruiserweight Championship match between Chavo Guerrero and Taka Michinoku. But there will also be some other stuff. It's a show. You know what it is. You know how it be. All right, let's get on with it. Wrath beats Canyon. Not Canyon. Wrath is Canyon. Wrath beats Duggan. And afterwards, he cuts a promo on Booker T. He says, Booker, you lie in your hospital bed, your neck sore, your neck stiff. Trying to remember why did it go down like this? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Evil happened. Evil came afoot. Evil was around you, Booker. Soon you'll be ensnared by it, ruled by it. Most importantly, you'll be taken down by Wrath at Clash of Champions. So, Booker, while you sit there licking your wounds, remember that evil only grows. Or something like that. That was a good segment. Backstage, Sting runs to the DDP is in the locker room when Sting shows up. Sting says, Paige, if you're looking for people to go to war with evil, you can count me in. Something like that. Very simple, straight and clean. Paige smashes. Flashes a smile, does his whole kid and caboodle. It's like, yeah, alright, Sting and Paige, a dynamic duo. We're going to show those evil losers just who runs WCW. Bang. J Mar interviews BG James, who gives a quick rundown of who he is. Raps a little bit, gives a little freestyle. Doesn't get a freestyle. He starts rapping his entrance name. Basically says it's a great opportunity. Came WCW and what an opportunity for on his first match to win the U.S. Championship. He says, Lance, he's just a stick in the mud. But I'm a fun guy. And I'm going to bring some hip-hop back to WCW. Bring hip-hop to the South. All right? And that was not bad. A decent match. Lance Storm defeated BG James in 16:27 by count out. Defense number 4. BG James went for a top rope move. Lance super kicked him in the face while he was up there. And BG falls back, lands on the floor with a thud. Looks pretty rough. And I think that's the end of the show. Yep, that's the end. Not enough women. Up in 21, though. It's pretty good. Net positive. All right, emails. Young and Norman, they want to get booked better. Momentum sucks, but our TV ratings are good, so I kind of don't care. Look, once you guys, once I get my second show, you guys will have things to do, because then I'll be able to put on more matches in total, because I won't have the same people in every match. So I'll start using more people, and I'll be calling up some people. There will be a good deal of call-ups. My development is looking pretty decent. You know what I mean? Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I've been me. You've been... Alright, see you later.